What is up, guys? It's DoubleWinning, and today I've got a Pantheon jungle game for you. I know it's been a really long while since I posted a video, and I'm sorry. I've had a lot of stuff going on, and I think I had like 2 videos recorded, but I just didn't quite like them. But I'm just gonna go with this video because I thought it was a pretty entertaining gameplay, and I'll post it, and don't judge me too hard on if I play poorly. I'm gonna turn the volume down here real quick. As much as I love all this laughing and Draven comments, because this is the League of Draven, but this is a LOL replay file, so I apologize for the attempting to reconnect. But as you can see in this game, I'm going to be playing Pantheon jungle. We have Annie mid, Draven Nidalee bot lane, which I mean, really good, like super, just ridiculously good. And then Tryndamere top lane against Teemo, which is kind of rough. The reason I really liked this gameplay is because this was a gameplay where I wasn't having as much fun with League as I normally do. And when I'm not having fun with League, I generally like to play something that I'll enjoy. And Pantheon is definitely one of those champions I enjoy. Plus this skin is like one of my favorite skins in the game. And right here, I'm coming in for a gank. Annie gets the stun off. I spear. I jump. I probably should have waited for him to flash before I used my spear. And then I actually didn't let my E go all the way off. So I think I definitely could have gotten that kill if I played it a little bit differently. But it still burned both his flash and his barrier. If you can see here, he had flash barrier. It burned both of those. So it was still technically a successful gank. I did blow my flash, and I think Annie blew her ignite. But it was still pretty good, I think. Definitely could have been better though. But yeah, I really like this skin, and I've been waiting for it to go on sale for a really long time. It went on sale about maybe 2.5, 3 weeks ago or something like that. And so I was able to get it because it's just such a simple skin, but it's awesome. You're golden. You're a golden god, And I decided to pick up boots and a pink ward because I really wanted to go for some like domination in a lane, and I figured I could do that either mid lane or bot lane. And so I come in for another gank, and he gets the stun off. I knew mid lane was going to be really easy to gank just because of the stuns, and so I know I have red buff popping off on this Kassadin, so I just keep attack moving, trying to move in between my auto attacks to keep constant slow as well as covering distance, because I knew he wasn't level 6, he didn't have flash, he was completely overextended. And now I'm coming down bot lane to go for a dive here. I pink ward the brush to see if they know that I'm coming, and look, this Talon is level, well, he just hit level 3. But Talon actually goes in to try and kill this Draven, and I was like, goodbye, buddy. And so something in there I didn't really notice if I did it or not, but what I was trying to do is you want to take the first tower shot, and it'll be blocked by your Aegis protection, and then you use your W, Aegis of Zionia, or Zionia, yeah, sure, whatever, your little shield bash. It'll reset that and actually get you another shield block. So that's something you can do when you're tower diving. It's pretty effective. And so yeah, with that pink ward, I was just trying to set up a potential, just shutdown. That's something you can do as a jungler or as a support. If you have a jungler who's just ganks are crazy like Pantheon probably one of the best gankers in the game, like up there with like Nautilus and stuff. But Pantheon's is even easier. And I come up top to hold the lane. I wanted to gank for Tryndamere. The only problem is like when you have a lane like Annie, and then you have like bot lane who is like Talon Twitch, it's like super squishy champions, and like Draven has pretty good damage. Like obviously Annie's gonna be the easiest lane to gank. Bot lane's a good lane to gank just because if you get pressure on, you can get dragon control as well as just the potential for double kills, and they're really squishy. So ganking top just kind of doesn't seem efficient, and I don't know. I've mentioned it before in my videos. If you guys know of it's like the something like that, rules of jungling or laws of jungling, and one of them is just gank the winning lanes or gank like lanes that'll be successful. And what that basically means, you don't want to waste your time. But at the same time, I didn't want to make Tryndamere feel like he was out of place here, so I did pay a little bit of attention there. But then I do just decide to go in here and try and steal this blue buff. I think I actually get caught here. I don't remember. Yeah, so I get caught. He freaks out though. He flashes onto me to try and get me. I think he was trying to ignite, but he accidentally flashed. And I was actually able to sneak in there and save Annie by the hairs on her chin or something like that or whatever. And that was pretty sweet. I meant to slow that down, but I was too busy thinking about what happened with that Malphite. I think he just went under pressure. And so here, absolutely complete domination of that Talon there. And Draven almost died. And I think they might actually, yeah. Kind of embarrassing. Just some random guy, but I mean it happens. It happens. But it was an execute, so it really doesn't matter all that much. But I decided to go hand off this blue to Annie since I actually already stole their blue, and I think I'm going for. I don't remember if I get a Brutalizer or a Lizard Elder, but I think I'm just going to go pick up my red buff just because Malphite might get a little cheeky and think, hey, he stole my blue buff, I'm going to go steal his red buff. And right now I'm 3-0-1. Our team is actually 5-0, so that's pretty cool. We have definitely some serious advantage here. One thing about Pantheon, though, you don't actually really... It's just like a double-edged sword. On one hand, you want to snowball so that your ganks are more successful, but you also have to get to the point where you're giving your laners like either an easier lane or more strength. And so I have my ultimate here, so I'm going to ult bot here basically the moment I get it. And I have boots 5, so I'm able to get there really quick. And I also have a pink ward, but I'm just going to jump in here. They're super low. They're about to get blown up. Boom! And they're like, oh no, they flashed away. And I was like, nah dog, it ain't happening. So I actually shield bashed onto him, threw a spear, but it wasn't quite enough to get him. I was pretty sad there that wasn't enough to get him. But if I had like a Lizard Elder, I would have been dunzo for that Talon probably. I wasn't able to see how much health he had because he ulted, but still got another kill bot lane. And so I pink ward Dragon with the pink ward that I was actually going to use to try and get a gank bot, but it ended up being a super easy gank with Pantheon's ult. So now I was able to pink ward the Dragon, and now we can go ahead and get a little bit of global gold for the team. And so as you can see, it's 12 minutes in. I have very, very, very low CS, like 30-something CS, and I failed Smite there. I'm not a good jungler, guys. You know that. I failed Smite there, and I think I actually get dumpstered by this team. I think he actually dunks on me. Let's see here. Yeah, so he flashes in, and I tried to reset my. So I tried to auto spear, get my shield up, so take a shot from him, and then Aegis to get my shield up again, and I ran out of mana. And I don't know if it would have been enough, but I think it would have given me a chance to possibly trade, because it would have given me the chance to get maybe 2 more attacks off, and then maybe that would proc my auto crit. So anyway, it was rough, but I believe that in the moment I could probably look back and see exactly if it would have worked, but. This team was just like, no dog, it ain't happening, it ain't happening. And I was like, whatever dude, I don't care. And this Talon baby thinks he's gonna get away. I get him with the spear, but he actually ignites, I think. Let's see, no, he didn't ignite. He looks like he just did some damage to Nidalee, and the tower ended up picking her up, I think. That's okay, got another free kill there, because who cares about that Nidalee? Just kidding. Annie actually 2v1s, gets ganked, 2v1s, trades the 1 for 2. So that's always like something, if you can do that, like that's pretty dang good. So I decided to push the lane up to the mid tower just to make it worth a little bit more for Annie. Because if there's only like 3 or 4 creeps, so basically if a gank happens and the laners are gone, and you can push to the point where they're going to lose more creeps, the enemy laner is going to lose more creeps than you take, or about the same, then absolutely worth it. Because that way you get more experience onto your team and more gold onto your team. However, if it's like, let me push these 8 creeps so that they miss 1 creep and then are last hitting under tower, not usually worth it. Like, you're going to set your laner behind you a little bit. But I'm going ahead and handing off that blue buff to Annie, and let's just speed through here a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to get red buff, and I actually get dumpstered. I totally forgot. I thought that was later in the video, but yeah, I get dumpstered in that bush. I went in to go get red buff, and they were just like, hey, you golden god, I hate you. And so Annie comes in to try and funk, but I did let her know, probably not the best choice. They're real strong. Don't do it, dear God. But it doesn't matter. I ended up getting a Spirit of the Lizard Elder. The reason I got that is because it gives you a little bit more AD. It gives you the minion stuff. I mean, monster stuff. And so, oh man, absolute brutal domination. Trinimir with the double kill. I ulted in, did some damage, excuse me there. So if you can see in chat, when I got caught, I was like, LOL, and he was like, ha. And I was like, you grumpy gills. So when I did that, I was like, ha. And normally, I'm not really like a negative person, but sometimes I can be a little passive aggressive in the game, and that's just like something that happens. But it's usually never unprovoked. Like I would say, like 99% of the time, it's not unprovoked. I'm generally a pretty positive person in game, even when I'm being like trash talked. I'm usually just like, why are you so grumpy? And that usually doesn't help, but I do it anyway. And so right here, we absolutely shred the Kassadin, and then Talon's like, I'm really useful with my Boots 5 Home Guard Doran's Longsword support Talon build. If you could see my face right now, it would be making a big no. Just no, 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 no. Don't mess with my heart. Or something, I don't know. We decided to go pick up a free dragon here, because this dragon actually said that Nidalee's dress made her look fat. So we were like, yo girl, don't worry dog, we ain't letting that happen. And I tried to go for the blind Heartseeker strike to kill the Talon, but he wasn't having it. But we did end up killing Talon, and then I'm like, dog, get out of there. Dog, get out of there. And then I was like, I believe I can fly. And I actually flash W'd for like a 0.5 meter stun, but it was worth it because I got a kill, and everyone knows if you get a kill, it's worth it. And Teemo's actually coming down here. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 but I'm like long gone, so it doesn't even matter. Pantheon carried so hard. That's why this video is unofficially titled Pantheon Carry from the Jungle. But I'll give you guys an opportunity to look at the items that everyone has. Looks like Annie has a Rod of Ages, Chalice of Harmony. I have Lizard Elder, Brutalizer, Manamune, or Manamune, whatever. I built that. I don't know why I built it. I just was like running out of mana. I was like, alright, whatever. We'll see how long this game goes on. Trinimir has Avarice and Affinity Edge. Nidalee has a Tear and a Blasting Wand with no wards as a support. Pretty good. Draven has a Bloodthirster. Oh shoot, that's what I meant. And yeah, then just kind of trash items on the other team. I actually jump in here 1v4 because I'm Pantheon and I'm the best, and then I'm like, well, balls, I'm dead. Yeah, that was pretty stupid on my part, but sometimes, you know, you just gotta go man mode, you know? And then I said worth in all chat, and therefore it was worth it. So I'm just going to zoom in on my disgraceful body here until I spawn in. Oh, I'm running so fast. Wow, that probably gave you a lot of you guys headaches there, because I was playing a game with a buddy of mine, and we played like for a minute and a half with just our screens all the way zoomed in, and we were going on missions. It is very hard to last hit when you do that, as well as see anybody's health or anything like that. It's very difficult. Yeah, we just kind of shred him. Teemo's actually pretty strong because I don't have any magic resist, and he's got, actually I think he's 80 Teemo still, but, oh, what the heck? Oh, well, I don't want to do that. But the Lizard Elder actually made him pretty strong, and he was able to kill me. I didn't click on the death recap. I probably should have done that for you guys, but yeah, he dumpstered me. I get a health crystal. I'm going to be building into a Black Cleaver. Black Cleaver on, I was going to two-man that with Draven, but Black Cleaver on Pantheon is actually really, really good because the Heartseeker Strike applies 3 stacks of it, like, immediately. And then you can auto-attack Spear, and they have, like, no armor, and you're just kind of dumpstering them. We get a little split push going on here, but this game is actually going to end pretty soon. I believe they do surrender around the 24.5-minute mark. So I'm about to go finish my build, which is good because I think I'm going to go get that Black Cleaver. Yes. And so if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, I'm sorry that I haven't put out a video in probably 2.5 weeks. Just had a lot going on, but I mean, making these videos does kind of put me in a better mood. So I think that's, you know, I'm glad I was able to do one of these just because, like, I haven't been really in the mood to make a video, but I enjoy making them. It's like a complicated, like, teen angst kind of thing, you know. Like, no, I'm just kidding. But we killed Baron, we killed Teemo, he gets caught out here, and then I'm pretty sure, do we end the game? I don't think we end the game. Maybe we do. I'm pretty sure they surrender, or maybe we just end the game. I could be wrong. Yeah, it looks like we just end the game. But yeah, so again, guys. Oh no, they actually did surrender right as we were killing it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. Pantheon supporting my team by carrying from the jungle. That's what I meant by that. Alright guys, as always, stay classy, keep winning.